Hi everybody, it's Steve, Brick to Rubber. I hope you're all well and coping with the situation that's going on at the moment. I believe we're on another 3 weeks of the lockdown, so it's uh, it's starting to show on a lot of people. It's not really getting to me at this moment in time. I would prefer to be out walking a bit or doing something um, rather than being well locked down in the van as such. There's not a lot I can do in the place I'm staying. I can't really get out for a decent walk or anything like that. I'm quite stuck really. I'm limiting my movements to travelling 4 miles to the shops, but that's once every 8 days. I've got enough in the van now to actually probably keep me static, except for water and using toilet facilities and things like that. I probably do have to move at some stage or another. Um, but yeah, I'm coping better than most people because I'm used to this sort of situation, and I just like solitude anyway. So I would think um, I'm a little bit better placed than most people to cope with the situation. I get a bit worried sometimes, especially if I cough or something like that. I think, oh God, have I got it? I don't really know what a lot of the warning signs are. People say you have a headache. Well, I've not had a headache for 6 years really now. Certainly not since I've been out in the van. I've not knowingly had an headache. I might have had one or two slight hangovers, but I haven't had any other signs of illnesses or anything like that, so I'm quite fortunate. Um, yeah, I hope you're all okay, all my friends out there. I hope everybody's coping well, and I'm thinking of one or two people I know on the boats. Stuart being one of them. I hope you're okay out there, mate, and you're coping quite well with it. I know you're as restricted as I am at the moment, and it's not very nice, is it? But I hope you're doing okay, mate. And the same goes to everybody else I know anyway. I hope absolutely everybody I know is coping quite well with the situation, and yeah, just putting up with it and not bending the rules if you can help it, because it's gonna do us no good at all, is it, in the future? Let's get it out of the way and get it over with in one hit, really. Um, yeah, I feel sorry for everybody, and anybody who's contracted the illness and got over it. Uh, I hope you're okay. I really do. Um, it's a sad time. It's a sad time for everybody, and it's a worry for everybody. Anybody who's got parents, older parents, um, people in the homes, and even people in the hospitals that are poorly. I hope everything goes well. Trouble is you can't get to see people to talk to them. Everybody wants a hug occasionally, don't they? It's an impossible situation at the moment, isn't it? You can't go round hugging your friends, and you know it's difficult. It's difficult for people. I can understand people breaking down and thinking, stuff this, I'm going to have to go out and do this and do that. I suppose we're all guilty of wanting to do it in one way or another. At least we have got some movement, be it so limited. We have got some form of movement that we can actually get out and stretch our legs. And you know, I suppose at the moment it's time to sit in front of the computers a lot more than you would do, and surf the internet a lot more than you would do. It can also be quite educational as well for you, can't it? And I'm the thickest person on the planet, really, but watching a lot of videos and taking an interest in the news, which is something I don't usually do because I'm not really bothered what goes on in the world. But this has opened up a whole new spectrum of living for people, hasn't it? And I'm interested because I want to know what's going on. I want myself to be safe, and I want people that I know to be safe as well. And you know, we're fools if we don't listen and we don't take notice of what's going on around us. It's it's a bad time for everybody. It really is. I'm not going to harp on about what happens to me in the van with people being antisociable and things like that. They're going to be antisociable with the neighbours, never mind with a stranger. You know, it's all over the place. Villages are at each other's throats, and uh, vehicles, in my case, are scowling at me, and I would imagine people on the waterways are getting the same sort of looks if they're travelling to get the fuel and the coal, or even walking the canal banks to go and get some food from somewhere. There's always somebody who doesn't want to get on with anybody and is prepared to upset the apple cart, thinking that what you're doing is wrong, and yet they're out doing the same thing as well. You know, oh, it's different for me. I'm going for shopping. Well, I'm going shopping as well. You daft sod. You know, mind your own business and leave people alone. And let's get it out of the way. Once it's out of the way, hopefully it'll not come back again, and we can all start living a good peaceful life. You know. It's the first day today that I've seen any rain for probably 16 to 17 days. It's the first time my van's got wet this morning. I think it's the 17th of April. So it's been a long time since we've had a little bit of rain. And it's quite refreshing as well. It's freshened the air up and everything. So anyway, that's enough little yap. I just thought I'd put this on for something to do, really. Speak to you later. Take care, everybody. Stay safe.